Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be building a stable, which is a fan favorite. But let me just say this. That is all I've been suggested. Jansey, build a stable. Build a stable, Jansey. You should build a stable. Well, today we're building a stable, and either way, you know what? It's going to be a fun time. Welcome back to the great city, village. The great village of Spiritwood, which doesn't have a sign yet. Except it's on a map. So, you know what? If it's on a map, I think that's way more official than just a little bit of a sign. We've got population 2. Myself, it is not included. 3, if you include me. But, yeah, this guy is in charge. No wonder we've only got 2 left. Spiritwood, if you guys have only recently joined us, this is the Pirate's Cove, which is going to be named properly soon. In fact, we can even update that. That'll look really neat with the 2 little things there. Maybe we'll do that. At some point in the episode, we can maybe go over there, update that map, have a pretty little map. But either way, I've got some things here. I've got some things to speak to you guys about. So we're going to do what I tried in my last series, which was I think, you know what, in the last series, if you guys haven't watched it, of course, you know, it's still on the channel. You guys can catch up, of course. There's a lot of weird things that pull across from that world, just in terms of stories and good times and some very silly times with me being very silly. Let's be honest. And basically, what I did was in my, I think it was episode 7. If I had to say episode 7, I thought, you know what would be a great idea. Well, it'd be absolutely amazing. How about we build some horse stables? And I mentioned in last episode, you know, I wanted to build big, and I was in this zone where everything I'm gonna do is it's gonna be big, it's gonna be large. I'm gonna put detail in it, more detail in it. It's just gonna be awesome, and that's that's me. That's a very Jansey thing to do. Just always try and make stuff a little bit bigger and a bit larger, and really shoot yourself in the foot by making a bit too much work for yourself. But it's a good time when it's done. And what I ended up doing was I would end up saying, well, you know, we're gonna make this big stable. It's gonna hold, I think, 6 horses. It's gonna be awesome. And it looked disgusting. It looked terrible. I finished it and I was shocked at how horrible I had built this thing. So today is going to be a simple one. It's going to be one, if you are building along in your own world, of course, you can follow along and build one of your own. I'm actually going to change these out for some dark oak. I think it's not going to work with the spruce because I'm planning on doing a spruce roof. And this is just going to make it all a bit too light. So we'll switch these out for stripped dark oak. But of course, this is going to be simple. So if you guys want to follow along or get your own little stable, this one's going to be a nice and easy one. We're not going to go too crazy. It's really just, it's going to be a fun build. This is a fun build today. Now, we do have one little bit of a problem with the horse stable. And that is, as I'm sure you guys can guess, I may have or may not have mistakenly accidentally killed off all the horses in this place. So we could even have to do a bit of adventuring to do this. And yeah, that's not a bad deal. That's not a bad thing. I enjoy the adventuring. So, I mean, if we have to, we have to. But yeah, that was my fault. I mean, worst case scenario, I saw some llamas last episode, was it? No, it's the episode before last. Yeah, we're good. If we need them, we got them. If not, we're fine. Now, if you guys haven't guessed, I've got some idea of what I'm doing here. I've planned it out, you see, because I knew I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I am going to be kind of lost, and I've also kind of recently discovered a few little tricks. For instance, this middle window thing, just a neat little thing I've been doing. I did this in the warehouses, and I thought, you know what, that's a pretty simple thing. Pull this out, put a little window in here, and everything looks good. I don't have anything to put in there, but look at this from back here. Neat little thing. Push it out 1 block, so it's actually just playing with your perspective a bit. These push out, that pushes out. It just feels a lot larger than what it actually is because it's pulling closer to you. Like, whoa, you got to look up a little bit more to see the roof. That's what's going on. Now, I've also planned for this to have a little bit of a weird shape. It's going to go in here, and then it's going to go boop, like that, and around the corner like that. So that's the plan there. And here, how about we go for a little bit of oak, considering that's what I've got in my inventory, and I've got a lot of it. So we'll go and do some stripped oak in here and around here and there and there and here and there and there. Fantastic. We got it. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, should be all right. So my plan is do a cool little pointy roof there, a sloped off roof here, and we'll go back. Let's see. Let's use some of these. We'll go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. I'll go 6. I feel like 6 will be a good number. And besides, in fact, making a stable inside won't be too hard with 6. It's not like the whole odd numbers are the best, even numbers are horrible thing. It's not that for this one. I think we're pretty safe on that. So now the next thing we need to do, let's get the roof in, because then we've got some shape, we've got some idea of what's going on here. What will we use? Let's go back for these, I guess. Just do some stripped oak to fill in this gap over here. Yeah. Actually, we might need one more in there. Yes, because of what I'm about to do with these. So the whole thing is, oh, dang it. The whole thing is I want to get some more roof variety in here, and I'm thinking at some point in the future, it may be a very, very wise decision to look into making ourselves a guardian farm so that we can start getting some of that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dark prismarine, which it's good. That stuff is amazing. And now that we've got it as a slab and a stair, that's going to be really, really powerful for us making our own roofs and, well, different colored roofs and all that. Just creating some variation in our stuff. It's gonna be good. That's all I can tell you. It's gonna be good. And I think I actually have been doing that for the roofs, right? Yeah. Just like bumping it up a little bit. Also, there's been a request for me to show you guys these roofs. Actually, a few requests. And I will definitely show you how my thought, at least, behind making these roofs is. They really aren't that difficult, so do not fear. We will be able to maybe do like a little tutorial or something along the lines, just because a lot of people like them. They've got a little bit of character to them, you know. They've got a little bit of something different, and they're actually very easy. They're very, very easy. They might look a bit complicated and confusing. Once you got the idea, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's just maybe a little bit more messing around here and there, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's not very, very tough. Now, I've got some other thoughts on my mind. Sun's going down. Okay. Well, the cow actually there is a good example. I was thinking about, for instance, taking this series as you know, we're taking things slower. We're not rushing into stuff. We're not trying to go absolutely nuts. We want to have a nice chilled out, play Minecraft, do what we do. I mean, for instance, we have a farm. We don't want to go too crazy with our farms just yet. We'll slowly work our way up. We don't want to all have an AFK fish farm, never have to do anything type thing. That's my thought. I want to go slowly, you know? Have a farm that does certain things. This cactus farm, we haven't been around here to load it for a while. And there we go. Perfect. Thank you. Shoot us up there. So if we take it slow, we just build, we make our world what we want. That's what I'm planning on. And I was thinking about, for instance, the cows and the sheep and all that stuff. How are we going to do those? And I'm not a big fan of the whole battery farm thing for us right now. I do maybe when we start making our spawn farms, that could be a good idea. But for now, I think like a little. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Just the front piece. That actually looks way cooler than what it did in my head. So that is fantastic. But yeah, if we could maybe do like a cow farm that's actually full of cows in here, so we can maybe make this into its own segregated little cow pens and stuff like that. I think that would be real neat. That's my idea, of course. We can go for it. I think we'll give that a try in the future. What I do want to do now, however, we have just slept the night away. I want to get this roof in, but I need to work out how far back I got to go. I've got to probably clear out a bit of this land. It's going to all be sticking to the way that we're building this village, where everything goes into the mountain. You can see into the mountain, into the mountain, into the mountain. Maybe this one will stick out a little bit, but the majority of it, the heart of it, is all around this hill. And that is, I guess, that's spirit wood for you. Typical spirit wood. And it's time to update our map. Look how good this little village is looking. I'm loving juggling between the two. Yeah, now when we're going back to the other and we're going here again, this place is starting to feel so good. Just coming around here, just for the map update. Man, I'm loving it. Now, let's see what this map looks like when we... Actually, I'll take these out so it's even larger. Bam. Okay, I should have even brought the map over. But look at that. You can see it on the map. That's actually looking real neat. I want to see what it looks like with all of our other maps combined. Beautiful. Look at that. Wonderful. Man, now picture this. Picture this map. We've got that there. We start making other settlements all over the place. It's going to start turning out real good. And I'm loving you can see all the detail. That's where the ship is. You can see the mast. You can see our crow's nest over there, the tent, the warehouse, half of the other warehouse. I'll go and update the rest of the map a bit more. These docks, oh man, this is going to be awesome. I'm even, by looking at this map, I wasn't actually thinking about it, but maybe just taking the island, like the pirate, well, not really island, but the pirate area up to just around there. That might be good, and then we can kind of cut it off as if this was the entrance to the land. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm telling you now, this map is good. I love that map. I love that map. We're gonna keep working with it. But either way, Tell you what, let's show you what I've got going on here. I'm looking at it. I'll walk past and say, hey, yeah, this is it. I've been working on it. But I forgot, I haven't shown you guys this. So here is what we're looking at. A neat little house roof over here. Well, little roof there. A neat roof over there. I actually could, to be completely honest, probably just put in some half slabs there. Let's just do that and see what it looks like. I think I can make that. Yep. Good. No, those aren't half slabs. Odd looking half slabs those are. And we'll jump down around here. Yeah, that's better. It gives it a little bit more shape. I'll just do the other side now before I forget. Other side, of course, is all pretty much the same. All exactly the same, actually. So there is what we're looking at. We've got to put windows in, which I have conveniently gone and fetched my windowing blocks. So let me chuck them in here. Very, very easy. And then for the bottom here, I was thinking of trying something a little bit different to what we normally do for windows, which is, I was a bit confused there when I didn't have my shovel, which is over here. I want to add in these two over here and these over around there and there. So it looks like they can be closed up. Hide the horses. Do that. I don't know. Just it's going to make it feel a bit better, and it certainly does. In fact, I want to do them over here as well. Let's test these out over here. So if we put in that, it will go down because, of course, I don't have enough on me, and we can just double check it. Little details. Working fine. Perfect. And then we also actually, I just see that there's a part there that I've got to fill in. But that's all right. That's not a big deal. Let's go inside here. And in fact, let's sleep first. Then we'll go inside there. Turns out I needed to even get a few more things. So it's not a bad idea to have taken a quick night's rest. And, oh, yep, drop your blocks. There we go. That sounds like a pretty gross phrase, drop your blocks. But there we go. We'll drop our blocks over there. And in fact, maybe I'll put this one up because I've got a thought. I normally see these in barns and stuff where they end up storing, because I need to get these actually, storing a lot of the wheat and stuff up a little bit higher than what they normally would. Normally, they'll store them up there, for instance, just keep the moisture and keep things from getting to it immediately. There, maybe we'll do one more. We'll do another one over there. So it kind of just breaks up a little bit. Let's check what that's looking like. Yeah, wonderful. The hay, not the wheat, the hay, that's it. Come on, Jansey, you know this. A bit in the corner, just breaks up the corner, so as we come in, horse would walk in here, go in there, and I guess, because what I'm about to do, actually, it might be better off for me to just do this over here first, and then mess around with what I want to mess around with. So what I was thinking would be kind of cool is doing something like this, and this is an even number. I'm actually I'm kind of regretting not going out more that way. I might still do that. But if we do that and that, then we go in there and in there. We can go ahead, pretend like a horse goes through here. These doors open that way, and you've got a horse in there. Now, this is actually what I was thinking. Now I realize what I was thinking. Can I put these in here? I can. Fantastic. And in there as well. Beautiful. And then we can maybe just do something along these lines like that. So we're kind of holding this up a little bit, which is good. That is a bit too much, and I don't have any more of those. That's fine. That's not a big deal. So, wonderful. Now we're only kind of missing a horse, and of course this floor needs it a little bit of love. And here we go. Here is the Jansey thing that I always say, and if you guys don't know this, maybe now I'll point something out to you that you guys will never unsee in builds. A lot of people do it, and you guys are gonna have to go out there and teach people the ways of finishing up the build. So you see this, it's like fantastic. I've put my path blocks in, and you can still see, look at that. You can see there's a bit of stone, you can see there's a bit of dirt. Not gonna happen up in here. We're gonna get rid of these. We're gonna put in some proper blocks, and now the build can actually be called close to complete. It's one of my little pet peeves. I always see it in builds and I'm like, oh no. Then that's it there. But I know it's a silly thing, but it's what I do. It's just me. It's my thing. I just always see it and I'm like, I can't unsee it. And now you guys can't unsee it either. Every time you're gonna look at your builds and you're gonna say, well, I need to now fix it. Jansey said so. I hope I've educated you in the ways. So those two there, so that I can path them quite easily. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and I guess we could maybe put a bit of hay in there, just like that. And I guess that's all right. That's actually right. You see that? I'm not breaking the rules. It's on dirt. It's fine. And yeah, that's it. That's perfect. All right. one more thing. We need a lamp, a torch that is on a wall with a... actually, we'll make one of these. Hold it. A thing to hold it. A thing to hold it. Where? How can I not put that in? There we go. Wonderful. So really, any block could be holding it. That actually works quite well. And, oh, I almost forgot. We need to fix up the back end over here with 1, 2, and get rid of that. And then put some of these in. And that was actually, you see what I mean? An easy barn. I'm kind of actually almost surprised at how easy this has gone. It's all kind of just slotted into position. This is what happens when you think about things. You see, I sometimes just go into things completely blind. This one I went into completely blind, but I had some thought of it, and I think that helps me out quite a lot. I'll admit to that one. It definitely does help when you've got some thought into it before. You know what we're gonna do? Just to make me feel a little bit better, we're gonna go ahead and do these like that. There we go. There we go. That's good. And then one more in there. And now we can kind of call these barns, or these stables, slightly more complete. Without a horse, of course. Without a horse. So now, we've got one last job. The very last job. And finding a horse is easier said than done. Yeah, I've been looking for a while. We finally found some. I guess that's what I get for killing the horse population, let's be honest. It's all my fault. Which one are we gonna take? These ones look kind of majestic. That one is the one odd one out, but I'm thinking this one was calling to me. Oh, yes, empty hand. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, we'll become friends. Don't worry. I know this is gonna be a long time, and then we're gonna keep going because I'm not gonna be lucky. Yes, of course, it's gonna take me a while. Then all of a sudden there's gonna be hearts, and then we're friends again, and you're gonna spend an eternity in my stables. So just give up now, horse. Okay, cool. I think it's actually easier to find out when I'm in this one. Best friends forever. Man, feels great. Feels great. We've finally now can go doing this. Is this fast? Nah, not really. This isn't a fast horse. That's all right. This will be enough for us to get back to the base. I was actually busy looking on the other side of our brand new build, and I got to show you guys something. And here we are. This is what I wanted to show you. Look how beautiful this village is starting to look. The colors coming through over there. This is the eyesore, but it's even not that bad. Just all going around that hill. Oh, sorry. What is this? Oh, maybe I did something like that. But look at it all just turning out. And you know what? This isn't even the best part of it. While I was on the other side of the plains, I had a look for horses on that side, and that view over there is absolutely amazing. So let's go check that out very, very quickly, because I do want to go there, and then we have to get this guy into a safe spot, because look at those hearts. I almost feel, why are you jumping? I'm not even pushing any buttons. But what we did is I maybe or may not have fallen off a mountain, and this guy almost, I mean, it took quite a beating. But it looks like we're still on half of our health, so maybe my feather falling helped. But look at that. Look at what we just did today, right over there, in the heart of this. It's looking so good. So now all we have to do is really pull out that side, fix up the houses around it, and the village is sort of done. Whatever we want to add onto it afterwards, we can add on. But the heart of it, the core of it, is done, and then we just keep doing those little bits here and there, and eventually it starts looking like a crazy cool thing. Today, though, guys, I am going to go ahead and say we have had a very successful episode. We've got ourselves a horse. It fits in the stables. Fantastic. And you stay there and you look after this place. Not that that's your job, but you just keep doing that, horse. So thank you so much for joining me here today, guys. And I hope to see you very soon.